Okay, so I took a minute there to figure out what's the right thing to demonstrate with this, and I think Sultans of Swing is as good as anything. You know, get on YouTube real quick and listen to it if you can't readily remember how it sounds, but there's a clean electric guitar part that's like and it's really actually quite fast. I think the beat is at like 120 beats per minute. So I learned to play it as close as I could, and it was a little sloppy, but I could do it, and it was tough. And then I turned on my beat machine to about 120, this little keyboard that I had. So it's and I've got the drum machine, the drum being going boom da boom 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 whatever it was. And so I got to where I could play what I was playing roughly, vaguely along with my 4 beats. But the truth was, I was like a jogger trying to keep up with his buddy. Sometimes I was a little ahead and a little behind. It was as though I couldn't hear his feet. But I was trying to have my feet land when his feet landed. But all I could do was sort of look over at him and see, well, I guess I'm a little ahead, I'm a little behind. And so here's how I went about the drill. I got to where I could do that, sort of play along with it at the right speed, and then I just decided to slow it down. And if I tried to slow it from like 120 down to like 50, then the drum machine sounded so slow, I couldn't figure out how I would mesh up my dun-dun-dun-dun with this boom, ba-ti-ta, boom, boom, ti-ta. So I had to take it by steps on the way down. So I started at 120, and then I did it at 110, and then I did it at 100, and then I did it at 95, and then I did it at 90. You get the idea. I did each one of those until I could fairly well play along with it. So by the time I got to 50, I could see how these two things would relate, and it sounds a lot different at 50. It sounds like 1, 2, 3, 4, dun 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 dun. Sounds like that. And then I took it all the way down to 40. And by the time I was at 40, there was so much space between the eighth notes. There was so much time in there that I really could recalibrate how I played. I was able to calibrate it to where it was. How do I say that? To where my reference was the beats. I wasn't worried about how fast I had made my hand move or how it sounded. I don't know. Now I could go, okay, here's the beat. Boom, ba, ti, ta, boom, boom, ti, ta, boom, ba, ti, ta, boom, boom, ti, ta. And so slow in there that it was like da na 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 da 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 na 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 da. I hope you're getting the idea. So I know I'm talking a lot about the same point, but it's the one thing you've got to get for your 10 hours of drilling to make sense. So you need something that has 16th notes in it, and this is a great example. And the more kind of varied it is, the better. And you could just use Sultans of Swing. You don't have to really look further. Many, many songs, if they have any kind of unusualness to their beat, will work. Because many, many songs have some rhythm that involves 16th notes. It's not unusual. So, here we are with Sultans of Swing. I have these green dots. Do they show up? Yeah, I can see them there. So, I'm going to put the little 8th note lines here. So on the quarter notes, I've got solid lines, and on the 8th notes, I've got dotted lines. And let's see, I don't think I can easily zoom in, or I would, sorry. But what the heck? We'll take a second. Come on, little iPhone. I knocked a few chairs down just there, but that's okay. Okay, we're still rolling here. That was exciting. Yeah, that's better. Okay. So, as you can see, it's got all kinds of craziness going on here. It goes da na 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 da na 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 da. So there's this note here is an 8th note, and these are 16th notes. So let's see. I'll use my old long dusty knowledge about rhythm stuff. An 8th note you write with a single little, let's see, yeah, with a single little line. And the 16th note gets 2 of them. So these guys go quick. They're 16th notes. I guess I could draw them like this. And then this guy, oh, that one there. Da na 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 da. Yeah, that's actually a 16th note. There's a little rest here. I forgot that. I don't know how to draw a tiny rest like that, but yeah. I don't want to get into these symbols, actually. I'm just going to take them away. We're just going to go without those. But you can see that this one has a long space. These are 3 with short spaces. There's actually a little moment of silence there. Dun, 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 dun. And that's actually a long note, but it starts on the 16th note, not on one of the main beats. Dun, 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 dun. And in fact, one interesting thing is on the 3rd beat here, 1, 2, 3, you're just letting this note ride through that. Do you see that? That's a nice bit of complexity about this particular rhythm that sort of challenges you and makes you really, it just makes you really get it right. Yeah, anyway, it's just one of the strengths of it. So, dun na na dun dun na dun na 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 dun. So then this one rides long from the 2.5 to the 3.5. Dun. This one goes all the way to here. This one goes all the way to here. And then you have 4 16th notes in a row. Da, 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 da. And then you immediately have a 5th one, which is the start of the new measure. And that's your first beat there. Da, na, 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 da, na, da, na, 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 da, na, na, na. So, I hope this gives you enough of an idea of what we're looking for. I've always found this works. It takes a rhythm that includes some weirdo 16th notes, like not, it wouldn't work as nearly as well if it was it wouldn't be the same as one that has a bunch of stops and starts, because I really think the starts and stops make you causatively stop and start what you're doing, not just getting your hand into a pattern and letting it go. You've got to be causatively playing each little note out of your instrument and doing it in reference to the beats. Okay, I think I'm almost done here. I'm going to go with one more little part of this, and hopefully it does something for you.